Hey everybody, the video you're about to see is a clip that I made for an episode of This Week with BigC that also kind of serves as a kind of sort of revival of a series that I started last year called Chris Cooks, where I make things food related. Don't expect this to be back regularly, but I figured since I made a new episode, technically I should make it its own video. So if you've already seen the episode of this week, it's the exact same clip. But if you haven't, and just want to watch this, take a look. Here is me making a spooky Halloween-themed beverage for everybody to enjoy on a new episode of Chris Cooks. Hello everybody, it is Saturday and I've decided to do something a little different to help spice up this episode of this week. And what I'm doing is bringing back a classic. I guess you can call it a classic. I did it once and never again, so we're bringing it back because why not? It's time for a mini episode of Chris Cooks, where today I'm not actually cooking something, but more so assembling something. So if you've watched the Thrill Seekers videos, where me, Kyle, and Devan all went to Howl O Scream, Devan tried a beverage that was supposed to be kind of a specialty drink that they had at Howl O Scream, called like Freakier Fanta or something of that sort. Essentially what it was Fanta orange and gummy worms. And that's it. And personally, I just don't think that's good enough. If you're gonna advertise something as a specialty beverage, you gotta put a little effort into it, you know? So I've decided I'm gonna make my own version that's gonna be significantly better and have a lot more to it. I call this the Freakier Fanta Float. So I assembled all the ingredients for this from Dollar Tree and Walmart, so if you want to make this yourself, that is how you do it. I'm going to be using my Ghostbusters cup from Halloween Horror Nights 2019. So, the first thing you are going to need to make your drink is orange. Now, normally I would use a little bit better quality orange soda, but I picked the cheap stuff, so we got classic Walmart Orangette orange soda. The nice thing is, you're not really, you're gonna taste the orange soda, but like, it doesn't have to be the top quality stuff. But if I had to pick the best orange soda, it would obviously be Sunkissed. All right, so we wanna fill this up, not all the way full, but full enough. So I think that's probably good. Okay. So here's the next step, and this is one step that I thought SeaWorld absolutely should have done, because one of the biggest disappointments is the fact that their specialty orange drink was just orange soda and there was nothing else done to it. My original thought process is I wanted to add grenadine to it to give it kind of a blood flavor color. I couldn't get grenadine for cheap, so I decided to go with Warhead's Super Sour Drops. So we're gonna add some green apple Warhead Super Sour Drops into this drink. Let's see what it does. Doesn't really change the color much. I think I added some of the other one. Let's see if it makes it any different. Not really. I was hoping this was gonna like actually alter the color a little bit. It does not though. Might be a little sour, but yeah, it was worth a shot. So now, the next step, we're gonna make it float. Now, I was originally looking for orange sherbet, but I found this and I'm like, well, I not only just want to eat this, but also I'm sure work well with this float. We have Orange Delight ice cream from Great Value, Walmart brand. This is essentially creamsicle ice cream. So it's vanilla and orange sherbet combined. So we're going to add a couple scoops of orange cream ice cream into our orange soda and make it afloat. Quick. You don't want to add too much ice cream, but you also don't want to make, it's a float, so you definitely want to have a decent amount of ice cream in there. Okay, there we go. So I added 3 little scoops of ice cream. And then the last thing is the gummy worms. Now, I had a really difficult time finding regular gummy worms at Walmart or Dollar Tree for that matter. I don't know why. Nobody had them. So I got the next best thing for the best value, and that is this giant 1-pound bag of sour gummy bears and worms from Dollar Tree. Obviously, I think there are other brands that would be better, but to be honest, the brand doesn't matter. These are more so for the aesthetic. So here's your gummy worms. You're just gonna put a few gummy worms on top of your dessert. And there you have it. So here is our finished beverage. Orange soda, a couple drops of sour liquid. We got ice cream on top and then sour gummy worms. So this is the kind of specialty treat that they could sell at an event like Howl O Scream. I think this would be much better. So now I'm gonna try this bad boy. Sorry, I had to get the thumbnail shot. So now I'm gonna try it out, take a sip, and then try some with a spoon. Bottoms up. It's delicious. As expected, you get that creaminess of the ice cream, the orange, of course. I do get a little bit of the sour, so now I'm gonna have some with the gummy worm just to see how that tastes. It honestly does work pretty well. Gummy worm adds a little bit of a different flavor, but it blends well with the orange aesthetic. So yeah, this is a pretty delicious treat. So if you want to try it for yourself, go to Walmart and Dollar Tree and pick up the ingredients yourself. Pretty easy to make, very cheap. A nice easy dessert to enjoy while watching some Halloween movies or horror movies or whatever you want to watch and have a good time. So there we go. That was kind of my mini Chris Cooks episode. If you want to see more of those, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. No promises, but I'll see what I can do.